QuickBooks Online 2025. Change account categorization, otherwise known as account type, from a normal expense in the middle of the income statement to an other expense, which will be located at the bottom of the income statement or profit and loss report. Get ready and some coffee because we're learning how to save time with QuickBooks Online 2025. Here we are in our QuickBooks Online Get Great Guitars 2025 project file we set up in a prior presentation. We're now opening up the major financial statement reports. Reports located on the left-hand side. We're in the standard reports within the favorites section. Right click on the balance sheet to open a link in a new tab. Right click the profit and loss, otherwise known as the income statement, also opening that link in a new tab. Tab into the middle, closing the hamburger, currently in the modern view mode because that's the default these days. Scrolling up top, we're going to the custom dates. I want to have the range for 2 months of 2025, the first 2 months, that is 01/01/25 tab 02/28/25. And then we're going to select the display so we can hit the drop down to see the dates, to put it in a month by month, side by side, closing it back up. It's already been refreshed, but there's the button. January, February of 2025 is now side by side. That's what we want to see. Let's do the same thing to the profit, the loss, the income statement. Hamburger, closed, drop down. We want to see that on a custom date range going from 01/01/25 tab 02/28/25 tab. Selecting the display, dropping it down to see the dates, and we want the months. Close it. It's been refreshed already, but there's the button, and now we're working on February, comparing it to January, which was our last month of operations. We're going to be looking at the income statement now, and we talked about last time when we were thinking about the investments, which aren't a normal part of our income. So the dividends from investments, the interest from investments that we might have, as well as the unrealized and even the realized gains from the sale of investment, we might not put into a normal income categorization, but you will recall that rather we put it in other income, showing up at the bottom of the income statement. The reason being because it's not part of our normal operations. What we do here, we are artists. We sell guitars, sometimes custom guitars. We get beautiful custom guitars maybe, and we do guitar lessons. And interest and dividends is not what we do here. We just happen to get some of that income. We don't even want it because that's not artistic. So, but we got some revenue and we put it at the bottom because it's not part of our normal operating income, and therefore it's not comparable. I can't really compare it from year to year because I don't think it's going to be repeating from year to year. It's either a one-time thing or something that's not part of our normal operations. Similarly, with the decrease side of things, the expense side of things, we might have some things that we want to put down here as well as opposed to in the normal operating expenses for a similar reason. Possibly because they're not part of our normal operations, or possibly because they don't happen from year to year. They are unusual. From a generally accepted accounting principle standpoint, the normal idea would be if something happens and it's really unusual, like if I'm in California and I'm not like by the ocean or anything and I get hit by a hurricane or something like that, then, or a typhoon. I don't even think you have typhoons on the West Coast. Those are like an East Coast